Indeed, yeah. Like you say, there's a couple of ill people. Oh, fuck me, we're sorting. Oh, well then.
Oh dear, let's forget points. Get it.
Right, I'll catch you in a bit, laddie boys. Laddie
Yep,
boys.
I'm gonna get out of the party myself. You guys have good luck tonight.
Right, here we go. Let's see what's going on. Right, it is that time again, ladies and gentle peeps. It is the UIRL F1 League Season 13 here at the Imola Circuit in there, Italy. Fortunately, we haven't got many drivers on there. We've got a few sicknesses and a few idiots, and but you know, there's still 10. That's still a good enough number to race. Let's see. Fortunately, there's no Tyler tonight, so if you're a Tyler fan, he's not very well. I think he's been grounded by Mummy, but that's just, you know. Who else isn't here tonight? Look. Oh, where's Buggerlugs? Where's Toasty tonight? I must have missed that in the chat earlier. Well. Hey, Benny. How the hell did you do this again? I can't remember. What are you doing? Quickly. Anyway. Right. Excuse me. Noodle. Once again this week, been chasing my times. Didn't actually catch us, you know. Unlucky Noodle, man. But yeah. He's not far behind. Just see. Just... Yep. Excuse me. There we go. Sweet now. Right, he's away then on his flying lap. Let's get on board with him. There we go. Oh, hang on. You know, one of these days I'll get this read there. Probably not. That's actually a lie. I probably will never get it read. There we go. A bit slow through there, a bit hesitant on the throttle, I think. But I'm normally well up the hill by now, but that's just me. I'm only doing this to wind him up, you know. Oh, he's gone round. Oh, he's out the qualifying. Well, that's fucked that idea up, isn't it? You can't park there, mate. I'm sorry, but you're going to get a ticket if you park there. Don't you? Doesn't listen. Never listens. Might as well get off him. Sorry, wrong way. That's what I was doing. What? Didn't even that pear tree was on a lap. A 1:18.4. That's what you're aiming at. Where then, Joseph? Lord Spinnison. I think he's on now. That isn't he? He's about to start lap, is he not? Doesn't look very. Might be just starting, I think. He didn't gander. It's like a turnip. Oh, Rocket, our American friend there, whacking in a nice little time there, 17.8. Probably going to be beaten, but that's not a bad starter. Banker lap, as they call it, isn't it? Jonah hits into second. Oh, who's that? Jamie hits the top spot now. And I'm on board with this plum. Oh, well, never mind. Come on, Joseph, give it some welly to him, put it to the top. Either that or he's going to spin. Watch this. I could flip a coin. That was a bit wide, Joe. Those who haven't watched my streams before, this is Joseph. He's Lord Spinnison. He likes to spin a lot. Last week he spun on the outlap, formation lap, believe it or not, which was hilarious. I couldn't help myself. I was pissing myself laughing. We actually left my body. How's he doing? I can't actually see his delta or anything, so well, I guess we'll just have to guess. Pretty sure it's going to be quicker than 1:19, like. Bloody not. Jesus Christ. Joe, bring the anchor in, son. It'll help you much easier. Anybody actually there? Jamie's just settled that, so I'm not sure he's on another one. That would have been, I think, Jonah getting up the way there. It's Toasty's not in tonight. He's gone for it, like. Oh, excuse me. I wonder where Toasty is tonight. I mean, he's our runaway leader. I think he's run away. There you go. I should have checked the bloody the chat earlier, shouldn't I? Just don't really. Something that just can't be bothered. Got the shit being talked, and I can talk all my own shit. I don't need anybody else's. Timing being for the set of two. Is it the top? Is it or is it the bottom of the hill here? Or is it the top of the hill? If I knew, I guess. Top, oh, halfway up the hill, isn't it? Thinking about it. Just there, in fact. At the middle sector, let's see. You can keep that going. I like this track, you know. I like the old layout, but you know, I understand why they changed it. But I think they could change it back again. Now with today's cars, they're much quicker, they're much grippier. I think less likely to. Oh, Jonah hits the top six. Is that? What's that? 16.9. Smart ass. Love it. Right, who's out there then? Jamie's in bits. It's on a lap. It is a bit, I mean, a brilliant track. It's a bit shit. There's only, I reckon we've got at least half a dozen drivers missing tonight, I would have thought. Ish. 5, 6 drivers missing. Championship protagonists. Oh, look at me. Big words. Big words. I shouldn't use big words. They scare me. shoved you that. Anyhow. Who's that? Ooh, is that Pair 3 it is? I think that's Pair 3 out of qualified, unlucky pair. Wait, oh, that's a definite fucked up like that. Or as they like to call it, technical terms, invalidated. I like my working version better. Let's call it as it is. Shit. Yes, we have a new driver on the grid tonight. Where is he? There he is there. No, there he is there. I've no idea anything about. I think he's Dutch. I think I read that in the chat earlier. Not going to hold that against anybody. It's, you know, it is what it is, as they say. I don't know what he drives like. I don't know any of his trial times. So I think we should watch him. And then if he makes a complete arse of it, we can all stand here and laugh and point. And that's what I like to do. That's why I don't race anymore, you see, because I get to be here pointing and laughing at these. Because I'm basically, you know, not a very nice person apparently. Like, I give a shit. It says on my street, it says at the beginning of my street, my homepage, this is adult material, there's swearing, adult themes, and just some Geordie madman. Right, let's get on board with one new driver here. Let's see how good he is, or bad he is, or whatever. Curbs are lethal on that first chicane right there. I know I've hit them a few times and bounced off to Narnia. Lovely place for you wouldn't want to live there, you know. That's nice, I like that. That's the way to take that. How's he getting on? Purple in the middle. See if he can keep that going till the... Oh, is that a little bit maybe a little bit light. He might get away with it. Just one proper corner to go. Here it is. Don't fuck it up now, young'un. Right, now boot it to the line. Go on, give it some welly, lad. Where are you going to be? Moves himself up to third. Not bad, 171. We've still got Jonah out front at the minute. 16.9, and then we've got Jamie in the Alpine. In the Alpine. Oh, Jonah's decided he needs to go and do it again. There's Jamie there. That's the lad we just watched. These two are in the pits. Joe's back out. He's going to have to go back out on that, and Bob. Actually, oh no, Tyler's his teammate, isn't he? I'm going to have a word with young Tyler. Yeah, I'm going to have a word with young Tyler. He normally, his uncle normally watches if Tyler's driving, and he brings a couple of mates with him, and because Tyler's not driving tonight, I think he's been grounded, I'm not sure. He reckons he's not very well, but you know, now what young ones are like, they're hypochondriacs. They say they're not well when they're really grounded because they wouldn't eat their tea last week, I'm not sure. But nobody's come with him because there's nobody here tonight because he's not here. Didn't realise he was that popular, to be honest. I think he's great myself, but yeah, he's learning canny. In the Red Bull, and he's doing well. He's doing better than he ever did in the Ferrari, to be fair. Finishes races now, doesn't spin as much. Starting to rack up the points, lovely jubbly. Tell you I can get that chicane nicely, but the exit to it just seems slow compared to me. Oh, Jonah, no, that's alright. Jamie's just put a 116.9 for a job. Oh, Bob, you tosspot. Mate, you know I love you and all that, but you tosser, you could have told me you were in the pits. How can you tell us I'm not even in the party? Pitting. Everybody's in the pits. They're going to go and change their tyres and gan out again. I suppose Jamie's going to be coming in the pits, I would have thought. Think right, that's the one. I think this has got to be a first. Everybody in the pits waiting for their very last shot. There's at least somebody out there. Somebody's coming out. It might be. I'm going to say Jelly because I should have asked his name. I normally would ask his name. Forgot we had a new driver. It's not anyway. Oh no, it's Ash. Tell you what, that Alpha Tauri this season's a bit shit, isn't it? It's not as good as it has been in the past. I guess Red Bull are sticking all their eggs in that one basket. Let's hope they don't drop the fucker. He's got my number. Get out my number, yo. That's my number. The little shit's got my number. I never noticed that before, you know. That's because I never know what's going on, to be fair. Buddy Walker, I am not. It's going to be coming back out again. Well, I've seen Jonas on an outlap. Actually, I would have thought they are going to come back out again, but we'll see. If they want the pole position, they're going to have to come out again anyway. Yeah, we haven't been on board with Ash yet. Let's see, he's about to cross the start-finish line. Oh, takes a bollard with him. Why not? That's it, as close to that wall as you can. Your two wheels, that's what I do onto that curve there. All the way to the right and then bang it in and then left and then right, hard on the power. Keep it nice. That's nice and tidy. No back end twerking. Let's see what I must admit I started using the second just to get me pulling up the hill. Gives it that little bit extra grip. As much as you're there on that curb on the left, but not too much, as you saw earlier when Noodle hit too much of the sausages and just, well, we all saw what happened to Noodle. Keep it with that's nice and done. A couple of corners left to go. By doing the hill and then a couple of corners. I'm not a fucking sat nav, I don't care. Nicely done. Where's this gonna put him, if anywhere? Oh, get up, sausage, you little fucker. Nice one. Right, so everybody's gonna have to, if they want it, Jonah's gonna have to earn it now. Out of the guys that are there, I'm thinking either Jonah, Jamie, or maybe it's Joe, if he can get a lap together. Of course, Toasty would have been in the hunt for the top spot now, but he's not here, so unlucky. Jonah's improving, is he? Bob's going to stop there. He's had enough. He doesn't think he can any quicker. You've got to ride them curbs nicely or you just, well, let's put it this way, it's not a pleasant place to go if you hit them curbs right. And Jonah pinch it back again. Find out any second. Aha! Take that, Ash, yeah. Fucking take his spot. I knew he'd have a go. Who we got out there? Jamie's finished. And Joe's still on. I think he must be behind us. Where is he? He is. He's right behind us, so... Oh, yeah, he's not going for... He's not out. He's right behind him. That was right, Joe, you twat. Oh, Joe's decided he can't beat it. Well, that's a bug. I hate that, you know. I don't know if he was on a lap, if he could beat it or not, but I guess the game said no. Fuck you. Everything grid. Jonah and Paul, followed by Ash and Jamie, and then we've got Jelly, we got Rocket, Joe, Petrie, Bob, and Noodle, who crashed out as you saw, and Looney. Never ever shite, you know what I've forgotten to do. Look at me. Today. Damage not a problem. Speed in the pit lane, terminal down, all speed in the pit lane. Well, that's good. So no warnings on the fast laps. That's lovely, jubbly. Not that I can say anyway. It's not me. Oh, there you go. You see. I can make it. We will have a. I'm assuming we're still going to have a 5-minute break. It may be a little bit less because it's less drivers. So get yourself sorted out. Get a drink, get a sandwich, have a wee, whatever you need to do. We'll do it now. Start, and I will see you in a couple of minutes. I'm going to hide this in quickly. I'm assuming it's the Italian national anthem because it is in Italy. So here we go. Tonight's national. so you just have to make do with just my phone speaker, which isn't very good. So, I'm going to quickly get myself a drink before the guys get back on the track. See you in a couple of hours. timer. Ready? The formation lap one. Yeah. And 13, I'm not going to count down. It's just fucking stupid. And off we go on the formation lap. So, there's your pole sitter, Jonah. Excuse me, 1 second. Let's get this sorted out. See what tyres every bugger's on. Oh, Petrie's come with the softs. Ballsy, very ballsy. And Bob's gone with the mediums. Everybody else on like the hard tyres. I don't know why Jonah is actually what do you call it? Anyway, so pole sitter Jonah, followed by Ash in the Alpha Tauri, and then we got Jamie who's around here somewhere. I don't know who that is. Jelly, and then we got Rocket and Joe, Petrie, Bob, and then we got Noodle, and we have at the very back NC McLaren, Ethan. So it's technical, bloody difficult. And it's 3 years as well, 9 years. Still goes there. Yeah, he was the only one that was ghosted. He's no. Yep. Yep. I know in the 5-minute break he got kicked out and he got a message saying, yeah, you're not getting back in, there's not enough freaking drivers. Like, what is that? I'm not sure what's going to happen. We might have to wait and see what it does for me. No. So, these is technical difficulties don't screw up everything. Now with the lake. Right. Where, oh Christ, look how far back we're all, for Christ's sake. Yeah, that's just perfect. I haven't got a... There I am. And the... Oh, right, we're away. Wow. So, our Jonah's back in custody. We've got a yellow flag out there, though. Who's happened? What's happened? Let's have a quick look, and it looks like one of the McLarens. It's Petrie. I don't know what's happened to Petrie. He seems to have. Well, he seems not to have gone anywhere off the grid, to be fair. So we got to lead it. Oh bloody hell, gone the wrong way. So anyway, now it's only a yellow flag. I can't see anything else out there. So we've got the Alpha Tauri of Ash out front, and followed by Jonah. Seemed to get a good start, and then I don't know what happened after that. And then we've got Jamie and Jelly, Rocket. We've got Joe, we've got Noodle Neck, we've got Bob and Nathan bringing up the rear. An unfortunate Petrie. I'm assuming he's spun on the grid and just slammed into the wall. I might be totally and utterly wrong. Usually am, but we'll see. We'll keep going for now, see what happens. Everybody seems to be not ghosted, everybody seems to be gone. I don't know. What's that bucket? No, he's not. I thought he was ghosted there. Right. I didn't want position changes anymore, you dilly. Get out. I didn't want everything there. Oh, Ash crosses the lane after starting lap 2. Where is he gone? There he is. Just ahead of Jonah. And, oh no, Jamie's just taking him. That, I must admit, like, that Alpine is a damn slippery in a straight lane. Just gets himself ahead of Jonah. I don't think anybody's got any damage, so I'm not sure. I don't think anybody's hit Petrie on the grid. I'll not know till later, obviously, unfortunately, so I have to get another phone and then I can do both. Oh, hang on, there's Petrie telling me something. Wow, a total waste of time. Didn't have any heat or anything. Little power mate. Yep, that's exactly what I thought he'd done. He's trying to get off the line. The tyres have done the. I'm only going to grip one side, throw him round, and obviously straight into the wall. Excuse me, sorry about that. Right, so Ash in front. It's an unusual place for Ash, to be honest. Hasn't been with us very long, but he's staying alright, I guess. Bang rate again yet. Still on that too. And then we've got Jamie, followed closely by Jonah. These three breaking away now a little bit from our new driver here, Jelly. The American. In the Mercedes. Followed very, very closely by Joe. Joe was going down for it there. I guess he thought better of it with the DRS next time around. There's Joe, and obviously Noodle is now ahead of. He was already ahead of Bob. Bob and Rooney on the horn, bringing up the rear. Who did I see? It was on the soft tyres again. I can't remember now. Actually, it was on the soft tyres. Does he wept? That is where are you? Oh, it was Petrie. Doesn't make any difference then, because he's out. So only Bob's on the mediums. I was hearing before that this track eats your tyres. Or the mediums is not. Well, it doesn't. Unless you're really, really kind on your tyres. It won't make the end of the race. You may have to quickly, quick jump into the pits at the end for a set of, what do you call them? The red ones, soft tyres. Thank you very much. Good evening, F1 Fast. Yari, buddy, Kushti. So there's your top three. The top second and third, Julian and Jamie have now reeled Ash in. Oh, the DRS is open for them. Where are they? There they are. Try and get on board. I think that's Jamie just taking the lead there, isn't it? No, Ash has come back at him. No touching. He's got a lot better grip coming out of there, like, isn't he? Wow. He just thinks better of it, just backs himself off. These three now pulled a good gap. Second and a half on the fourth place Jelly there. So up for some nice clean racing, boys. Same as always. Let's have any stupidity in the on the track. I mean, it rarely happens, but it can. Accidents happen. We're only human. Well, I'm not, obviously. I'm a Geordie. Geordies aren't human. We are the original alien species. So we've still got Ash out front. Only a half a second ahead of these two. Excuse me. Jonah Jamie must have had a bad exit there because Jonah came in. I thought Jonah's rear wing was up in there. I'm like, what the hell's going on there? That must be knackered. They've got a second and a half now on where is he? There he is. Joe's been passed by Rocket, but I want to watch these because they're going to have DRS wide open. Has Jonah got DRS? Yes, I think he has. Jamie do out. No, what's happening? I see Jonah's dropped me back there. What the hell happened there? That's a bit strange. I mean, he was feet up behind. Oh, Ash has gone round. He's hit the curbs too hard. Like I said in qualifying, you hit them too hard, and Narnia, here I come. You know, you don't need a sat nav, it just sends you straight away. So he's dropped all the way to the back. That's just a bit shit for him. Unlucky, Ash. But you can still plenty of time. It's only lap 5 of 32. Loads of time yet. No safety cars. He must be still going, I think. Let's have a quick shufty. Oh, too far, you dickhead. Second and a half off the back, but just get your tyres back up and get them nicely. Don't overheat them, or you're just going to go and run again. Whoa, Jesus H. Christ, Looney, where you going? That's a little bit track limits, lad. I'm not going to lie. So back to your leaders now. Jamie is now followed by Jonah. They've got 2 seconds on the third place here. With new driver. You can stay there. First podium in the league for the first place. That couldn't be bad, but there's a long, long way to go yet. I was sure he's going to have DRS. Can Jamie stay ahead, or is that Williams got anything with that rear wing open? Like I said, that Alpine is one slippery son of a bitch in a straight line. always has been his teammates. The same Mikey, who isn't here tonight. I'm not sure why. Maybe he's been grounded by Mummy as well. I don't know. I'm only surmising and probably just taking a piss and talking shite as usual. That's why people tune in to watch us every week. Haha, you love it. Great. So, Jamie and Jonah, followed by Jelly. A little bit of a gap on Rocket there. He's out of DRS, but Joe's now back up behind Rocket. And then Noodle's caught back up, and he's now all over the back of them. Dropping off the back now, the back three, Bob, Looney, and obviously the spinning Ash. Well, I say spin, he's hit the curb, he's hit the sausage curb, and he's just been bounced like a basketball. Boing, kind of shit, you know what I mean? Not even a zebra, just a boing, that's all it was. Let's go the other way. I wish it was an easier way of doing that, you know. I wish I knew my left from my right, to be honest. Alright, yeah, but yeah, you might be forward, lad, it might be. But it says F1 fast, so that's where I can get. But alright then, if you want to be going in Chevrolet Ford, that's up to yourself. I'm on it just for you, laddie. Thank you again for joining me. See, people join us every week because they love it. They love this shite attack, and they just think, well, does he know what he's doing this week? Nah, probably not. Let's go and watch and have a laugh. It's all good. All good. Bit of a stagnation going on here now, isn't there? Jonah's still got DRS, but he's not doing anything about it. Jelly dropped 2.5 seconds off the back of these pair now, with Rocket further one bit back. With Joe, well, there's no DRS. Can he drag him up the hill, or is that Merc? But how can he get him going into this? I thought, where the hell? I thought he was going up the other hill. Doesn't matter, it was a hill. They went up it. There just wasn't a chicane at the top tonight. Haha! This will be where they're going to hit the chicane at the top of here. Again, you've got to hit these bloody... Oh, did you see the twerking going on the Alpha? On the Aston there. Little sniffs a wee bit of Joe's arsehole there. Wants it like, doesn't he? Wants it, watch your front wing, Noodle. Oh, very close. Is he going to go and do the inside? No, he isn't. He thought better of that. Joe's going to have DRS, but so is Noodle, and that Ferrari looks a bit handy there, doesn't it? For a Ferrari. Still the two out front, still in the same, there's still top three still in the same order. Are these three going to stay in the same order when they get here? No bouncing off the sausages, lovely jubbly. Long way to get. Bob's still ahead of Nathan, and now Ash is catching Nathan. He's trying to make amends for that absolutely atrocious move and bouncing off the curbs. I said it. I said it in qualifying. No fucker listens to Uncle Davey. I don't know why. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just don't know what the fuck's going on normally. So, but I know what I'm talking about. Out for the sausage curbs. I mean, that's you got a day, but nobody listened. Jonah is now, he's trying to harass Jamie here. He's trying to make him the curb a bit wrong, makes his braking point, run wide into the gravel, and he'll pounce like a ninja armadillo. You know what I mean? Ever seen a ninja armadillo? Neither have I, because they're ninja. You don't see fucking ninjas. Either you talk some shit. You're right, I do. That's alright, because it's great. Right. Right up his gearbox now. DRS wide open. Can Jonah get him before they get... Come on, sods, lad. Get him before... I said, straight line speed of that Alpine is, you know, for a French car, it's not bad. Don't bounce off any curbs. His third place, he's still just over 2 seconds, but no, Rocket is catching him. Rocket's got DRS on him, I tell you what. One of them's either... No, he hasn't made a mistake so much, because... I think Rocket's just picked up his pace. He's still shite at that. The Aston's all over me horse here. I'm not careful, he's going to have his. Let's get this out the way. So these three are still in very close proximity, or sniffing each other's exhaust gases. With the back three, and the back three aren't that far apart either. But I wouldn't bank on that staying like that, to be fair. I love them. I do. I love every one of them. It's a shame that we've got such a small driver lineup. Grid this week, but you know, life, love, and shit gets in the way. So still Jamie out front, and again Jonah's all over the back of him. Must be getting high on them gases coming low. He's a lot closer this time, but what can that Alpine do? Honestly, look at it. He must be running no wings there. It's just like that. It's crazy. Or no, because he's got a lot of ERS, left, hasn't he? Jonah got half of it left. Yeah, he's rinsed the crap out of that. It's only lap 10, you know. You want to build that up. So, I mean, there again, so is Joseph. Oh, he's getting past Rocket. How did I miss that? Because I'm shit at this. And he's rinsed the hell out of it, so Noodle's got a fair amount. Bob's rinsed it. Oh, bloody hell, Looney, you're not going to bother. Are you paying for your ERS? Is it pay by fucking go or what? I don't know. But he's got Ash now, who also has got very little left. It's all over the back of Looney though. Back to the leaders. I mean, Jonah could just be sitting there and letting Jamie just do all the work. And then he'll just get him at the end. I've seen that happen before. I've seen it happen many times. It's done it to me a few times, to be fair. But I had pole one night, and then the very last lap, everything was mine, and then that bugger, him, Jonah, just comes along and just shits on me cornflakes. I was not a happy chappy that day. I thought I had it. Jelly's dropped back a little bit now. I think it's because he's under the pressure from Joseph and Rocket, where Rocket's doing into the clutches of Noodle. Three at the back are still separated by about the same. I'm going to stick with these three, or these 2, 3, 4. Make it R4 again. There's the two leaders going back. Whoa! Bouncing off the sausages. The man bounced off the sausages. I bet you if I find out later, he bounced off the sausages. Brings Bob right up onto his gearbox now, and his tyres are going to be a little. Look at the black marks. They are definitely flat spotted, the bollocks. They're going to be like chewing gum gone round until they get themselves all done again. All these four now in very close proximity. Unlucky young'un. It happens to the best of everybody else, because I don't hit the sausage curbs because I tell everybody not to when they don't listen. But they listen. No, they didn't. Look at them. I just wish they would, just once. It would freak me out if they listened to me, be fair. I just wouldn't know what to do. I'd be like dumbstruck. I'd be like, But they don't, so I get to whinge at them. Lap 11, going on to the end of lap 11, I should say. When these, actually, I think Rocket was telling me it's about, it says 18 to 20 laps on the hordes, but he reckons it'll only do about 14, 15 laps, so it'll not be long. Maybe he's gone in yet, obviously. Rocket, Noodle's getting Rocket. You bugger. You couldn't have done it when I was watching you, of course not, Davey. Why would we do that? We like to fucking freak you out. So Noodle's moved himself up into 4th place. How far behind? Joe's got nearly a 3 second. Now he's clear of Jelly. He's going to make his way towards the front too, and he could catch him, no problem. Catching's one thing, passing or crashing into them is a totally different thing, obviously. Although they don't crash into us. This isn't bumper car F1, you know what I mean? They're a good bunch of racers, yeah. Very clean, very rare to have any carnage, to be fair. Occasionally, last week we had a 3-car, little bit of a tate between the 3 leaders. Joseph on the other actually got a penalty for that, didn't you, Joseph? Unlucky son. He caused it all, of course. Ha! He's got a 5-second stop go at his first pit stop, which shouldn't be long new, I wouldn't have thought. I think Noodle's pulling away from Rocket. I wonder what's happened to Rocket's tyres. He might be right. He did tell me about this time. His tyres would start again off on the hards. Not sure if it's a Mercedes thing or this track specific, I'm not sure. But on some tracks these bloody hard tyres will go as far as 50 laps, you know. If you're allowed to do the full race, you're obviously not allowed to do. But bit check down there. Oh, he's pulled away from Bob. That's Ash. Ash is getting past Nathan. 2 laps. 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 Nathan's 8 seconds off the back. I wonder if Nathan's pitted. I'm going to have a quick shufty at the pits, unless he's spun, because he looks like he's still on the he's still on the horns. I'm thinking he's had a little bit of a, oh, look at the dark spots. He's went rund. He's went rund. Tell the dark spots on the tyres. Not flat spots so much, but just a little bit bleh, if you know what I mean. Back to the leaders if I can get it. No, you're going the wrong way, you dick. These two been at it since lights out. Who's gonna jump into the pits first? Are they gonna get there before Joseph actually? Oh, it make me a difference. He's got a 5-second stop go penalty, so he's gonna have to do some work now. I wouldn't put it past him though, Joseph. He's a canny peddler. All of them are, to be honest. The ones I know anyway. I don't know obviously I don't know Jelly, and I don't know Ash so much. Little bit unfortunate, Ash hitting the bouncing off the curbs and dropping all the way to the back a couple of laps ago, but he was doing well up until that point. I've got something in my eye. It's your finger, you twat. That's true, but it is something else as well. Oh, good job your mother's not here. I should have a fucking rolled up tissue with a corner sticking it in my eyeball now, trying to get whatever's in there out. To be fair, she would get it, but she scored me for life. I didn't like nobody near my eyes now because of that woman and her tissues. You got something in your eye, David. Come here. Stab. There it is. It's gone. Yeah, so is me fucking sight. Thank you, mother. Love you very much. Right, your top two still only a half a second between them. Look at that. I mean, Joseph is really starting to catch these two ahead now. He started about 3 seconds behind them after he got past, after Jelly spun and he was released. So, yep. He's definitely on a mesh. I think Jonah's just quite happy sitting there, to be honest. You know, I don't think he's too bothered about the Alpine up front. Unless the Alpine is just that quick, he just kind of I mean, his DRS is there and he's not catching him, is he? Look at that. In fact, the Alpine's pulled out a couple of tenths there compared to what they were when they came down the hill. Look at Joseph now, only a 1.3, 1.2 behind, and then we've got Noodle. Oh, look at Rocket chasing Noodle. Well, go on there. Have a little breather and start again. There's Jelly. Oh, he's all on his own. It's not a bad place to be fair, on your own. It means you're not under any pressure, means you don't spin, don't knock your tyres, don't look like a twat. And now Ashes. Bob is in the pits. What's he getting? He must be getting out of the horse because he was on the mediums and that was on lap, he ended lap 14. He's pitted, so let's see where these lot going to get. Not much between them are now. Rocket is about, well, apart from the front two, Rocket is definitely on the back of Noodle. Tell you what, for an American that can go left and right in these cars, I tell you what, he's canny peddler. You know yourself, they always go round and round in circles, them buggers only turning left. You ask them to turn right and they're like, what? There's a right turn? Are you joking me? You're taking the piss. No, there really is. It's not racist if it's true. Right. Jamie's still got a 4 tenths or half a second on there, Jonah. Joe is still hovering around the 1.5 seconds. I think with Joe coming up on Jonah's arse end here, I think Jonah's getting a little bit more urgent to get past Jamie. But as we've seen so far, for the last 15.5 laps, he's not able to do it, even in the DRS. Like I say, I'm not sure what wings. I mean, Jesus, if he's running them wings so low, I mean, how the hell to get the speed? Aye, but you can't turn a corner with the wings that crap. I've tried. That wasn't rain? No, I don't think it was. I think it was just. It's not, is it? It's not rain. Can't see now. See what? It's raining. It's starting to rain, isn't it? It's freaking it. Am I seeing things, or is that spits of fucking rain? It is. Oh, this is going to make life a bit interesting. Not yet, obviously. Haha, Bob, you should have put the hard tyres on, buddy. Could have went all the way to the rain and then changed. So, there could be a little bit of a sting in the tail yet. Although at the minute it doesn't look our bad. Let's get back on. I'm not seeing things. That is definitely friggin' spots of rain. It's either that or somebody's sweating to death. No, that is definitely rain. It's starting to get a bit harder now. Don't know here. I don't think I've ever driven. Oh no, I have driven around here in the rain. It gets very, very greasy. Oh, they're not coming in for the. They're not going to go for inters. Let's have a look at Ash. He hasn't put the inters on. Surely he hasn't put the inters on yet, has he? He fucking has. It's too early. Is it not too early? Nathan's gone for them as well. Bob's unfortunately just pitted for the fucking on. Now that is just shit luck, Bob. Unlucky mate. I think they're a bit early. I think that's just a smidgen too. Oh, what the hell's happened there? Look. You see, you go to see what tyres they went on, and Jonah makes an arse of summit, and Joe gets ahead of him. I wonder if it's greasy round the back end of the track there. This is, you can see it's getting heavier. It is most definitely getting heavier. But is it heavy enough for wet tyres? I guess we'll find out if they try again. What's going to happen? 1, 2, Joseph's in, and Jonah's in. Let's ride on board with Joseph. Just keep an eye on every way. Where's them two wet runners? Ash and Looney. Jonah in ahead. That's your 5 second. Good lad. Well done. Jonah gets that's it, lad. Well done. Impressive. Good lad. I wasn't sure he was. That's why I stayed on board just in case. You know, that was my admin duties. You know, as well as a commentator, I get to hand out shit penalties as well. I think Jamie might be, why is he gone ghosted? That's a bit weird. I hope he hasn't done anything damage to himself. We've got a yellow flag on the pit straight. That could be Bob going into the pits, to be honest. No, he's not. That's not the pit straight, you dickhead. It's a back straight. Definitely a lot slower. Look at that. Oh my god, he's away around. Yep, definitely. That is a pure and utter bollock of shit for poor Bob there. Pitted just before, and then the rain comes out, and we're going, ha ha. That's just bollocks. I hate that when it happens. So Jamie's now crawling his ass around. He's going to go, ooh, Colin McRae style. Go on. Imola Drift. Still got the last couple of corners here. Doing the bottom of the hill. The tight left-handers even. I'm assuming he's going to dive straight into the pits because it really, unless it suddenly stops raining again and then everybody's putting them on and he hasn't. No, he's definitely going in the pits. So how far is Jonah back? There he is there with Bob behind him after his penalty. That means he's now penalty free, which means he can go racing and catching Jonah and giving him what for in the rain. Of course, Jonah is a hell of a rain master. Where is Jamie? Where the hell is he? There he is. Where's Jonah? There he is. Where's Jamie? This is a long ass pit lane. Are they both going to get him? Are they both going to get who's that just went out there? Noodles just went out. Jonah and Joe get Jamie. Oh, that's just that extra lap. Major. Yeah, that was not a good idea, was it? But not a good idea. You live and learn, or you live and you might not learn. It's up to you. Best off learning by other people's mistakes, which means you don't look like a twat. He's still ghosted though, I don't know why. That's a bit strange as well. I hate this damn game, it fucks everything up. So now we've got Noodle in 4th place, and the two that actually pitted early, they haven't made up any time, like, have they? That's a bit unfortunate. We've got Jelly with that's a pit lane speeding. I seen it when I was watching Joe taking his penalty. So there's your early leader, obviously. He pitted earlier, and Looney, it hasn't made any time up on them tyres. Like, where's Bob? Oh, has Bob been lapped? Bob's been friggin' lapped. Well, that's just bollocks, isn't it? Of course, he did pit and then had to come in again, which is real shit, to be honest. Here comes the Rainmeister now, Jonah. I mean, this guy is a demon in the friggin' wet. As long as his tyres are alright. But Joe's a canny peddler in the wet as really, you know. As long as he doesn't decide to go and spinning around like an idiot. So now we've got Jamie in 3rd place from, well, he went round to that extra lap. 1 extra lap too many. Unlucky. So now, who's that? We've got Noodle, and then we have Rocket, Jelly, Ash, Looney, and on the unfortunate, I'm pissed off with these fucking games tyre. Putting the rank tyre. Well, he didn't put the rank tyres on. He put the reed tyres on for the conditions. Gets out the way. But that's just one of them things that can happen. It's either times it just right or it doesn't. And unfortunately for Bob, it fucking didn't. It really. Well, yes, you're right, bud. I would be crying as well if I was Bob. It was a bit of a shit thing for him to happen. I mean, it wasn't his fault. He did exactly what he was meant to do, mediums to hards, and then it rained a fucking lap and a half later. Well, that's just crap. But, I mean, you know, I think Jamie made a mistake going round that extra lap, to be fair. I think I'd have come straight in with the two behind him. I mean, he wasn't an hour, they were going to pit, but I think, well, actually, sorry, but I would have pitted at that point. I wouldn't have pitted when the first two, with Ash and Looney, I wouldn't have pitted with them two. That seemed a bit, maybe it's a lap earlier, too early, sorry. It hasn't done them too much harm, but they're not catching anybody. If they stayed out that one lap later, it would have been a bit better for them, but really the one that got fucked over here is poor Bob. I mean, he's now a lap down, which is, he could do with a safety car and a massive pile-up, and that doesn't happen when we've got a full grid. Never mind only 9 friggin' bloody drivers, unfortunately. That yellow spot at the very back there, as you can see, that'll be Nathan. So what can Joe do? No. Joe do no. Oh, Joe. In a fucking language is that? How the hell do I know? I'm an alien. Jonah out front, 2.2 seconds, and then half. Oh, look at that, 5.7 seconds now behind the top three. Was our leader obviously there? Made an arse again in a lap too late, and because he did that, the game ghosts him. I don't know what the fuck's going on there, to be honest. I really don't know. I don't even know if I can check it out. I don't think so. I didn't see it kick him out. I didn't see him leave the session or anything. So there again, I didn't see most of the shit that goes on. Canoodle. I tell you what, Rocket's catching him back up again. I was going to say so is Bob, but unfortunately Bob is now virtually lapped by everybody but... Where's Ash? Where's Bob? Sorry. Hang on, let me see who's ahead of Bob. Oh, where the hell is that now? That's coming up the hill, isn't it? Towards the chicane, isn't it? I think. Is it? Yes, it is. So, the only one not to have... Oh no, there's still two. Ash hasn't lapped Bob yet. Or Jelly. I thought he had already, to be fair. It'll not be long before the entire field, most of them, by all of them, will be ahead of Bob by one lap, which will be just like bollocks. But you may as well keep going. It's 2 fucking points at the end of the day, and 2 points at the end of the championship. You never know. It could be a win, could be a lose. Unfortunately for Bob, he's not in the championship, hunt, if you like. That's going to be because Toasty's not here tonight. I think there's only about 2 or 3 races left. There might only be 2. There might be 3. It's going to be tight with Toasty not scoring tonight. Where's my paper? There it is. Let me just look. If there's 3 left, there's still a chance for Jonah to take the championship. It depends on Toasty not... Well, he's not here tonight, so he's getting nothing. And Jonah's got to win and probably get fastest lap with them last 3 races. If there's 3 races left, I'm not sure if there's 2 or 3. It could be... So, if there's 3, that's a hell of a battle right to the very end. But Toasty either has to not turn up again, or it's not that he hasn't turned up. I did ask before. He is busy, apparently. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's been grounded by mummy. I don't know. I know I'm not grounded by me mother. I grounded me fucking self for not doing me dishes. Fuck off. I know. I think my Mike is not here tonight, and so that kind of fucks his championship. And I don't think Joe... Actually, that's after... This is race 15, I think. So that means I'm a fucking... I'm a number 2, I'm a race 2, and I haven't got the last week's totals on there. Should have kept them up. Come on, Davey, lad. Jesus, do you not know your own job? Fucking no, of course I don't. Fuck off. I'm just going to sit here and argue with myself. If you want to listen, that's fine. I don't mind. It's all good fun. Anything for a fucking laugh, in my opinion. So who did win last week? Well, Joe lost his... he got a... well, he broke the gentleman's agreement. If you crash into something, it's your fault, which it obviously was. If you were watching last week, everybody in the chat said penalty for Joe. You know what I mean? As long as Harry Kane's not on the fucking thingy, we'll be alright, because he can miss all them fucking things, so it's not a worry. So in actual fact, I actually think... Who actually won last week then? Let me just... You know what it is? It could have been Rocket. I think it may have been Rocket that won last week. Then if Joe lost his win for causing the collision, but then he got the 5-second penalty for breaking the gentleman's agreement, which is if you cause the collision, you must slow down and let them past. He obviously didn't. He took off like a fucking scalded cat with its nads on fire. Me personally, I would have went, oh shit, I better slow down and let them pass, but he didn't. So, and he obviously caused Jonas wing damage. But I think in that case, I think Toasty may have come third last week. I'd have to check. I can't actually remember. I can't remember this morning and main friggin' last week. Come on. Alzheimer's kicks in rather quickly at my age. Jonas pulling out. Joe's dropping back. You know, he's not doing so well on these tyres tonight. Jonas just taking the fucking piss. He's just like, yeah, slow down if you went. I'm not. I'm away like a barrow of hell. It's one good thing about the Williams. It is shit in a straight line in the dry, but it's not too bad in the wet. And in Jonas' capable hands, and Toasty's, to be fair, when he's here, who is actually Jonas' teammate, seems to be canny in the wet. So Jonas fluctuating. He's not catching Jonah, is he? Has Jonah gone through there? Is Jamie's a hell of a long way back now. 8.5 seconds. Can Noodle? No, I don't think he can, but I think Rocket might be able to have a go at him shortly. He's not giving this place up. I'm just going to watch these two, because the others are all spread out a wee bit fair. All the way, we do have Ash. He doesn't really have to pass Jelly, because Jelly's got a 5-second penalty for speeding in pit lane. That's because you didn't put bloody brakes on quick enough, lad. You have to be quicker than that. So that's not really a battle. So your only battle really is Noodle and Rocket. I'll keep an eye on them times up there. And the dots down there. Although the dots are very deceiving. Yeah, the concertina up and that, and there's... Jamie's quite secure in third. Still a canny way to go yet. The rain might get heavier, you never know. I might have to go into full wet yet. Probably won't, like, it's very rare you've got to put them on. It's got to be monsoon season and hurricanes and typhoons and tsunamis for them fuckers, doesn't it? Put them on at this time and all it'll do is shite. All it'll do is just chow them up and spit you out. What can Rocket do about that Ferrari up front? No DRS, of course. Now it's pissing down with rain. I see it's coming down quite heavy now, do you not think? Let's get on board with one of them. It definitely is, like, although there's not a lot of spray, so it's definitely... Ooh, get up there, Noodle, get that back end just twerking around there, boy. Love it. Nice to see car control that doesn't spin and run, just gets the back end out a wee bit and just fucking catch a little bit of a drift, shall we say. Very nice. Traction's all important up this hill. Greasy as fuck this track now, with a bit wet now. You can half tell her now. Keep off the grass, try and keep off the curbs as well, dear. Not much standing water on the track. There is a bit on the, you can see it there, well not there, but you can see it at the top of the hill. But that's, oh, and a couple of puddles there as well. Actually, if these puddles get any big, you're fucking exactly playing, you can hear it. You can fucking see it. If these puddles get any deeper, you're going to need the blue tyres. Oof, listen to that. He's terrible. Wow. Yep. Not worse than aquaplaning when your fucking bottom of your car is like an inch off the ground and the puddles are 2 inches deep. You're fucked, basically. I mean, it's no longer a car, really, it's more of a boat at that stage. Can't run again, no. See, look how close the bloody the floor is to the wall, hitting them puddles. I mean, I do it in my mini. Aquaplane in my mini, and mine's nowhere near the grunt like that. It's quite close to the grunt, to be fair, but it isn't that close. Look at the puddles are starting to get everywhere now. Look at them standing water. Have a quick look at them. Yep. It's off the racing line up there now, right? So that's not too bad, obviously. There is the other. Little went a little bit wide there. Of course, the last place you want the puddles is in the in any of the track, to be honest. But like in the braking zone, in the traction zone, and basically on the full speed straights as well. When you're ground effect cars getting sucked to the ground and you hit a big ass wet puddle. Nobody apart from these two are anywhere near each other. Not really, because like I say, Jelly's got a 5-second penalty. Rocket's finding it a bit difficult now. You can see him struggling with the fucking puddles. Oh, again! Noodles back end stepping all over the place there. I love it. Still pointed in the right direction. Oh, Joe's had enough. Joe's had it. Oh, who the fuck was that? What was that actually? I'm not actually sure what the fuck. Oh, it may have just been somebody parked a car, you know. Is he going for the big? Oh, he's going for them. He's going for blue tyres. So Jamie takes over second. So Jonah's still out front on his inters. Joe's going to see how Joe. I mean, this is just information for the rest of the field. Still got about 6-7 laps again. 6-ish laps again. Comes out. Joe's behind. As I just bet Jelly just gets him. Oh, other people are pitting. Are they going on the... I'll tell you what, get on board with the fucker. I can't get on board with him because it won't let us. Ha! Oh, wait, man. Give me it, you bitch. I think he's on the blue tyres. I would say yes. Is he? Yep. And... Yep. Ash obviously pitted for the blue... Oh. When did Looney come in the fucking pits and changed on the blue tyres? Snidey bugger. Bob's still on the inters. Oh, poor Bob just doesn't seem to be on the reed tyre at the reed time. Although he may be alright, you never know. It may not be full wet time. Where's Jonah coming round in relation to the pit lane? Here he is. He's coming in. Is He's coming in. Is Jamie going to follow him in though? That's the thing. Or does Jamie think he's, you know, a bit down there on his green fucking tyres and see if he can get run and hope for the best? Far ahead, he's 17-18 seconds ahead of Joe. Easy coming, he's fucking gone run. He's the ball. Oh, Jonah's gone back on inters. He's got inters back on. Didn't put the full wet on, so he doesn't think it's wet enough for the blue tyres. Well, now that is interesting. Should be quicker than Jamie here on his worn inters. They've been on a while now, I think, haven't they? Bing. When did they fucking... Oh, it doesn't tell you. Does it tell you? I didn't tell you that. Not position change. Stops. Just two stops. Jamie's only stopped once, but... I thought it did tell you. Oh, there you go. Dickhead. We've still got... See, now if I was Jelly, I would come into the pits. Serve your 5-second penalty. Get it out of the way. Put some fresh tyres on. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Drive the car quicker, innit? Jamie's at 10 lap old inters now. I'm not sure that that's a good idea. I don't think it's going to last another 4 laps. Joe's like 4 seconds behind Jonah. 11.5 seconds. Can he get his tyres up to temp? Which tyre's better? Well, Joe's gone off the fucking track, so that can't be a good one. If I was him, I'd be in the fucking pits, get a new set of inters, serve you 5 seconds, and then that would negate that, and then that would just, you won't have to worry about it later. There's still standing water on the track there, look. What's going on down here? Nothing really, is there? Well, that's kind of fucked all the battles up, hasn't it? Look at the fucking gaps between everybody. I mean, you know, I might as well go for a friggin' walk and come back in half an hour, and there'll still be in these gaps. Davey, you are such a piss-taking twat. Bob has come in. Now watch what happens. Every fucker will go back in and change onto fucking slicks, and poor Bob will be up on the fucking full wets. Still lap down, obviously. Yeah, Bob's been fucked over by the weather tonight. That's unfortunate, but he will get points. Like I say, a couple of points is always better than a slap in the dish with a wet kipper on the rank tyres. Oh, we got a yellow flag, yellow flag, yellow flag. That could be Looney, is it? No, no. Yes, it is. I think it was. That's where the yellow flag was, wasn't it? I don't think the wet tyres or the reap tyre, like, they seem to be struggling. Joe seems to be struggling. Oh no, I don't know. He might be catching Jonah now, is he? He is. Like, Jonah might be struggling, but he's not though, because he's catching Jamie. Not by much, but Joe's really catching Jonah. He's took a couple of seconds out of him on this lap. Oh, it's going to kick off at the end. Oh, just we have it like it. You can be boring farts all the way through, but kick on off at the end. Whoa, Noodle has gone ahead of Jelly. Jelly has dropped quite a way there. He was quite a long way ahead of the Noodle before, and now look, Rocket's all over the back of him. I'm thinking, okay, then the blue tyres might be the better tyres. Well, better than his worn tyres anyway, to be fair. He hasn't got damage, has he? Don't think he's got any damage, not that I can see. There's Ash, Looney, and poor old Bob. Well, you know, shit happens. It's normally me, like, look at, I tell you who is making a fucking a dash for it. There he is. Look at that, Joseph, on his brand new full wet, you know, full wet tyres. It's like full fat milk, only tyres, and, you know, not milk. Jonah's struggling. I think Jonah's got, I don't think he's going to catch Jamie though. Jamie Wills, he's on his penultimate lap. He's going for the, taking a chance with like 12 lap old inners on a track that's got standing water. I mean, Jonah's got brand new inters on, and Joe's all over him like a freaking rash. Last time I was as close as this to somebody, I had to get fucking married. Joe, nice and close between the two of them now. Joe is now ahead of Jonah. So it looks like Joe picked the right ones at the right time. Somebody had to make the mistake. Somebody had to make the right choice. It's the way of the fucking world, isn't it? The way of the world. Way of the F1 world, anyway. Don't think Jonah's going to be able to get back at Joe, but I don't think Joe's going to be able to catch Jamie. Where is Jamie? He's about to start his last lap. Unless them tyres just go and just fucking die. I think he may get this. What is it? 8? I don't think Joe's going to catch him in 8.8 seconds in one lap. Not sure he's going to be able to do that. He'll give it a go though. Watch this. He'll give it a fucking go. Jonah's now dropping. Oh, he's dropped off the back there. See now, can Noodle. Oh, he's a good 17 seconds behind Jonah, but they've still got this full last lap again, and Joe is definitely having a go at it. Drop Jonah now. Can Noodle pick up the pace and get out of Jonah? You never know. Jonah might not even be in the top 5 yet if he's not careful. There's Rocket, he's canny. Ash again on the wets, and then we've got Jelly still. Oh, he's like Jamie. He's gone for the. He's going to stay on his old. What you call it? Some bloody green things. Inters, thank you. He's not going to any worry. Like, I mean, he's 5 seconds, but he's like got 21.5 seconds up, or 20 seconds to Nathan. So that panic's not really bothering. So can Jamie stay ahead? Look at that! I tell you what, he's had a fucking goal, like, isn't he? Where's Noodle? Noodle's only taking a second out of Jonah. Where is Jamie? He's coming down to the very last corner now. He's going to cross the lane. There's your winner of the Imola Grand Prix. Jamie, nice one, lads. Joe comes ahead. Comes along in second, followed by followed by Jonah. Oh, and then decides just to give it fucking pissed off bastard things. That's what I do as well. If you're pissed off, hit the fucking wall. There's Noodle coming along in fourth. Good result for Noodle in the Ferrari there. Just crosses the lane now. Lovely, and then followed by Rocket. And then we've got Ash. He's a little way down, but he's going to cross the lane quite comfortably ahead of one young driver, Jelly, who stayed on the old inters. he did well at the beginning, then hit the sausage curbs because he didn't listen to his Uncle Davy. I wouldn't get over there. Look at the fucking standing water, you mental head. You need to cross the lane. If you don't cross the lane, you get fuck all. Has he crossed the lane? Has he crossed the fucking lane? He has. You lucky son of a shitbag. Wow. And then there's that was just fucking luck. And then unfortunate Bob, which is, I feel sorry for Bob, he just got screwed by the weather. The weather gods were not on his side tonight. They went, fuck you, don't like you got a stupid helmet on. Look at that stupid helmet. It's a fish. Why would you have a fish on your head? I mean, Jesus Christ. Well, whatever. Here he comes. Go on, Bob. 2 points for the Red Bull. Nice one, son. So that was your, what you call it, the Emilia Romagna fucking Grand Prix or whatever you want to. I still call it the San Marino Grand Prix, to be fair. Your driver of the day is Jamie. I'll give him it because, you know, didn't do too bad. Had a little bit of a mistake bouncing off sausages, but, you know, he made it back again. Well done, Jamie. Shame your teammate wasn't here to help you tonight, you know. What can you do? Mummy ground you? Don't do that. Don't do... Oh. You know how embarrassing that looks. Can you imagine being his son? It would be like, oh, fucking hell, Dad, what the fuck are you playing at? So there is your podium. Oh, that's embarrassing. For fuck's sake, Dad, you've embarrassed us all. I'm not sure who's got, I'll tell you in 2 seconds who's got the fast slap. You know, I should have checked. You know, every week I think myself I'm going to check what's next, and I never fucking do. So your winner is Jamie, followed by Joe. Made the right call on the tyres there. Oh, Jamie's got the fastest lap as well, so 26 points to the boy. And then he's followed by Jonah, who put the rank tyres on, obviously. Noodle, Rocket, Ash. One new driver, well done, son, in the Alfa Romeo. Jelly, and then we've got Nathan, Bob, and the very unfortunate Pear Tree, who spun getting off the lane. It's a bit of a shit when you do your bit, you know, when you do your bit, whatchamacallit, practice all week, and then you fucking spin on the grid. It's just lights out, and whoops, oh fuck, I'm in the wall. Hate that, always have, always will, but it wasn't me, so bollocks. Right, lads and lasses, thank you very much again for tuning in or watching later. Brilliant, thank you very much. 62 of you all loved it last week. Thank you, love you all. I would buy you all a pint, but I've got no money, so, you know, I'm a poor Geordie lad. Not to worry, if you liked it, you know who I am, I'm Davey. If you didn't, well, you can, I don't care. If you didn't like it, don't come back next week. But I will be here next week. Same time, same place, same ginger fucking Geordie. Thank you, and good night to you.